Hello and thank you all for joining us. You're watching Addis News Hour with the news. I'm Tabitha John. Do stay with us. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has extended best wishes of Epiphany or Timkat celebration to Ethiopian Christians. Emmanuel Jorge has more.
Ethiopian Epiphany, locally called Timkat, is a unique religious festival celebrated across all over Ethiopia to commemorate the baptism of Jesus Christ by John the Baptist in the river of Jordan. In his message, Premier Abiy said Christians observe the baptism of Jesus Christ to remember that humility and change are the core values of the celebration. Human beings in several incidents of their history were destroyed by water, which is very essential for their existence, the PM noted. However, he added that Jesus Christ had changed the destructive and evil history of this very water to a divine and blessed deeds by using the water from the river of Jordan. He pointed out believers must draw a great lesson from this, since there are several things that have been deliberately implemented to destroy our nation. There are a number of destructive instruments put in place with a view just to exterminate each other and create division among our people, which are also supported by laws, institutions and systems. Noting that human beings' evil deeds are the ones that have turned these laws, practices and institutions into weapons of mass destruction, Abiy underlined on the need to transform those destructive devices to an instrument that would enable our nation protect public safety, national unity and human rights so as to eventually realize the prosperous Ethiopia. The Premier affirmed that though Ethiopia is going through a bit of difficult time now, all these existing challenges will be defeated if we are all ready for the change. The PM finally urged the people to give due attention to the needy and efforts to prevent the spread of COVID-19 during the celebration of Timkat.
The Timkat Katara celebration in Addis Ababa is as always magnificent to all taking part in the event. Today is the eve of Epiphany or Timkat, and our staff reporter Kasahun Janne has taken part in the event at Jan Meda. He's back to studio to share us his observations. Welcome to studio, Kasahun. It's always great having you. So how did you find the Eve of Epiphany? Tell us about the sense of this religious event, its cultural touch, and of course, the vibe of today's celebration at Jan Meda.
Okay, thank you so much, Tabitha.
Okay.
About the first, I wish happy Epiphany to all Christianity followers. Today's event follows the Ethiopian Orthodox Church across the country today colorfully celebrated Katara, the eve of the Ethiopian Epiphany. Ethiopia's Timkat Festival, which had been inscribed by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization on its list of the intangible cultural heritage in 2019, is celebrated with a variety of colorful and unique religious and cultural activities. Particularly followers of the religion in the capital Addis Ababa marked Katara today with a colorful carnival-like event that depicts the unique religious and cultural features of the country.
Okay, so what is so special about the Eve of Epiphany, and what can we expect on tomorrow's event?
Okay, Christians across the capital, the city, marched in procession accompanying tabots, the replicas of the Ark of the Covenant of a church that also demonstrates the 10 Commandments of Christianity. And the procession ended at Jan Meda, a large open place where each replica of the Ark of the Covenant have rested and stay until the celebration of the main festivity of the Ethiopian Epiphany Timkat tomorrow.
Okay, well, Kasahun, thank you so much for that and happy holiday.
Okay, same to you.
Ethiopian Christian faithful celebrates Katara, the eve of Timkat or Epiphany, across the nation. Timkat is a colorful festival celebrated all over Ethiopia to commemorate the baptism of Jesus Christ by John the Baptist in the river Jordan. Addis Ababa, Gondar, Bahar Dar, and Hawassa, among others, are hotspots of the event. Goshu Meliso has compiled the following account.
Followers of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church nationwide on Monday have observed Katara, a religious service marking the eve of Epiphany or Timkat. Katara means making a pool or blockage of water for the blessing of the celebrants, followed by the major celebration Timkat and Kana Zagalila, which is celebrated after the day of Timkat. In Christianity, baptism is a sign of repentance and forgiveness of sins. That is why Christians commemorate it yearly on January 19th. On the eve of Ketara, people escort their parish church tabot, replicas of the Ark of the Covenant, to Timkata Bahar, a pool, river or artificial reservoir, transported by a priest of the parish and accompanied by a great ceremony. The people spend the night attending night-long prayers and hymn services, including Eucharistic liturgy. Among the Epiphany observed colorfully, Gondar and Addis Ababa are well known. Except some of the churches located far from the central Addis, the rest go to Jalmeda, one of the remarkable places where various arcs congregated. Timkat and Gondar are inseparable. Many consider Gondar to host the best experience. On the other hand, Ketara celebrated in Bahar Dar vibrantly. The arcs left from churches arrived at Meskel Square and religious services accorded. The celebration starts early tomorrow morning during dusk rituals. These are followed by the sprinkling of the blessed water on the congregation, as well as other ceremonies.
All the churches leave their houses. So the way they leave is the priest will hold the ark wrapped in beautiful material, and he'll hold it in his head, and then it will be covered even more with a beautiful material. And then drove through other neighborhoods, I see the same colors and decoration that are super beautiful, and it was decorated by the neighborhood people and by the church. Apart from this beautiful decoration in the street, you'll also see choirs and people singing in the streets. The neighborhood people come together as a community to prepare food and
You're watching ETV English News. One of Ethiopia's outdoor events in Christianity, Dimgeter Epiphany, brings together Ethiopians from all walks of life and visitors from abroad. Haptamu Ashage, who took part in the vibrant event, has compiled views of participants. Let's take a look.
Today is Ketara, which is the eve of Ethiopian Epiphany or Timkat. The holiday is celebrated 19 January every year all over Ethiopia to commemorate the baptism of Jesus by John Baptist in the river Jordan.
I'm very happy to live there. It's my first year here. And Ethiopia is a beautiful country which pray, and I'm very sensitive because of the God is always, and it's a beautiful thing and an important thing. The crowd is people are beautiful, and I enjoy to be there.
I come from France, and my name is Foucault. It's a very beautiful feast with many different interesting things. We can see many beautiful clothes, beautiful. There is a lot of people in this place, so it's very beautiful. Many beautiful traditional feast. So
my name is Florian, and I'm come from France. This is completely amazing. This is great. I mean, as I say, this is the second home of Jesus Christ here in Ethiopia. And see all these people, all this favor around Jesus. I mean, this is amazing. And I think this is something unique in the world. I mean, where else can you see this, I swear, than in Ethiopia? It's completely amazing. I came 3 months ago, as a French teacher, and I discovered, as I say, the second home of Jesus. As this is amazing. Like all those people going to church every day, it's crazy. You know, we've lost in accidents.
My name is Anibal. I'm coming from Spain. I have never been here at this time of the year, and it's impressive. A lot of people, very colorful, all these songs with drums, trumpets, everything. So it's amazing. People have a lot of faith. They are very friendly also, and there's thousands and thousands of people here celebrating the Timkat, the Epiphany. And for me, in Spain, we have this time of celebration, but it's not so big. It's not the same. The Epiphany is not so big. It's not so many people. We celebrate the Christmas holiday, but the Epiphany is not so celebrated. I like it very much. I will come next year also.
And I want to see so many other things in Ethiopia. I have to see Lalibela. I have to go to Gondar and all your amazing places that I've heard about. This is great. And I have the feeling that the nearest you are from the church, the atmosphere is so good. Like it's crazy. The people are so nice here. I plan to see Lalibela and Gondar. And you have so many churches even in Addis Ababa from all people of France, Exebergistel in Ethiopia. You have a wonderful country. Keep the Christ with you. This is so important. Keep it with you. This is the most precious thing your country has and will ever had. So keep it with you, because I know what it is to lose it in my Western countries.
Ethiopian Epiphany is the fourth intangible heritage inspired by UNESCO in 2019. Today, priestess, Sunday school students, diacons are coming with the replicas of the Ark of Covenant in Jameda, Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia.
Timkat has been playing significant contribution towards promoting and advertising the cultural dressing style, the traditional clothing and hairstyle of the community for long. The demand for Ethiopian traditional attires usually increases during holidays, particularly for the celebration of Ethiopian Epiphany or Timkat, as is referred to in Amharic. The renowned marketplace, Shiromeda, is an ideal place for buying and selling such traditional clothing in Addis Ababa. Jerusalem Betzaha tells us more about Ethiopian traditional attires and the vibe of Timkat.
Hundreds of people held traditional Epiphany dance in the Tanduja River amid COVID-19 restrictions in the city of Kalafur. People headed to the river despite police warnings they could be penalized for violation of coronavirus measures. The all-male Epiphany tradition saw worshippers chain dancing, waving national flags and singing traditional Bulgarian songs to the sound of bagpipes and drums in the ice-cold water. As many as 70 Bulgarian men took part in the tradition despite a call by authorities to cancel the event. Traditionally, worshippers are required to embark on a quest to retrieve a wooden crucifix cast in the river by the priest. Orthodox Christians held an Epiphany service at the Holy Metropolitan Church of Piraeus in Athens in an act of defiance against COVID-19 restrictions put in place by the authorities. The Epiphany service marks a key date in Christian belief, with some churches in Greece choosing to run a morning service with limited numbers as had been previously permitted by the government. The restrictions on public gatherings did, however, change on Sunday as the government announced extended lockdown measures, effectively overturning permission to hold religious services. A plea against the holding of services by Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis was also largely disregarded. Police could be seen engaging in the dispersal of believers outside of the Holy Metropolitan Church of Piraeus following the service. Not all Orthodox Christian churches celebrate Epiphany on the same day. While the Orthodox Christian churches in Greece, Bulgaria and Romania celebrate Epiphany on January 6 at the end of 12 days of Christmas, but including Ethiopia, Orthodox churches in Russia, Ukraine, Australia and Serbia follow the Julian calendar, according to which Epiphany is celebrated on January 19 as their Christmas falls on January 7.